where we take a couple minutes, 15 minutes every Wednesday to come into our kitchen in between camp ending and everything else we have to do during the day. So I'm here with my chefs and we're going to run you through a recipe. I'm going to link it below in the description so you can download your own copy of our illustrated recipe, and that way you and your little chefs at home can get into the kitchen. I'm sorry, I have a question. Yes. What? Okay, the people are watching. Okay, so girls, are you ready to start? Yes. Yeah. Okay, the first thing we like to do with our recipes is go over the tools. So on the front of our recipe, you'll see your tools. Check us. Do we have everything we need?
That's the back of the recipe.
Okay, I call it the front.
We have knife, fork, measuring cup, and cutting board.
All right, let's get started. So today we are making a spinach salad. Strawberry salad with, mango and spinach.
But no spinach, we're going to put that in after.
Let's put some in during also, so we can follow the recipe. That way people at home can do what we're doing. Okay, the first thing we're going to do
is we are...
Show everyone how to hold the knife, though. Show everyone how to hold the knife. Yes. So we're going to pinch with our fingers, and then we're going to wrap our other hands around. Can you hold that up? Okay. So, girls, let me just move some ingredients out of the way. I didn't realize we'd be sharing. This is why we like to go, excuse me, Keela, I'm just going to rotate this so that she can cut on the cutting board and not on the table. Cutting board, please. Yeah, there we go.
Now,
we like to go live to show that cooking at home can get a little messy and it can get a little loud, but we're going to show you guys how to do it in a way that is hopefully fun. This is lovely! And of course we're going to taste. How are the strawberries today? Good. You know what? Just can you just create a little pile on your cutting board and so you never want to have your finger on the blade like she has. She's going to tuck it back in. And when you're working with new cutters, you have to keep reinforcing the correct hand motion, which again is the pinch. So if you see that back finger start creeping along the spine of the knife, then I just give a gentle reminder for them. I don't like reaching in the kitchen, so let's just move this here. And because I have twice the number of chefs, we're hopefully going to go twice as fast. When I'm in the kitchen with the kids, I always like to get them involved in something that is very engaging, so it's very hands-on, and it gives them a lot of opportunity to really touch and feel and use the ingredients. And so one of the things we like to do a lot is to cut. And when we're looking for things to cut, we're always looking for things that are soft enough to be cut with these safety, tuck that finger. Thank you.
I don't like to.
Safety knives. But also firm enough to... Are we going to get any strawberries in this salad? Oh, no. You just finished that. But also firm enough to give them a little bit of resistance. Okay, so now that we're done here with the strawberries, I'm just going to quickly sweep, thank you, all of these in. And we're going to move on to our next activity. Somebody check the recipe. Well, why don't we start with cutting the mango? Open that up, please.
You can cut the mango.
So what let me
We first taste the mango.
Okay. So this is one of our best ways of getting the kids eating fruits and vegetables. But today what I did is I already cut the mango into strips, and then the kids can come in and they can just cut it into cubes. I used to cut it into cubes myself, but it turns out that if you prep the mango enough, kids are fully capable of cutting it. And anytime I can get kids cutting, I get kids cutting. So I've changed, and now I have the kids cutting their own mango. I like what she's doing here. She's stacking a couple of the strips together, so she's not cutting one at a time. How many did you just cut there?
A lot.
A lot. And you're going to...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cut that finger. 6. So that's just one way that you can become more efficient in the kitchen, is instead of cutting one thing at a time, you can cut 6. 6 seems like a really high number. Here, scoop it onto your knife. Scoop it onto your knife.
Scoop it into my hands.
And into your hands. Okay.
Scoop it into my mouth.
Okay. So I always have extra mango and extra strawberry because otherwise they eat everything before we get to the salad part, and then you end up with just a bowl full of spinach. Oh, we can share. What happened? Kayla, did you take something without asking her?
I went to
Okay, but she's working on this. You already got to work on it.
I want to work on one.
Yeah, I know, but can you just say hi? Everybody's watching you, Kayla. You are a role model for kitchen behavior. So having 2 kids in the kitchen is like 4 times as hard as having 1. But we're gonna make it work. Okay, so now, chefs, what are we doing next?
Putting the spinach in.
Yeah, we're going to put the spinach in. I'm just going to start cleaning up, which is what I like to do while they're cooking, so that when we come
We're
to...
going to put a little spinach in.
Well, why don't you taste the spinach and see how it is?
We always taste.
You should always taste the spinach. That's true. Yeah. Okay, if you don't like it, you don't have to eat it, but stop to eat.
Then we put one in.
It's okay if they don't like to eat spinach. We're just trying to... No. We're working on the salad. So let's work on...
Can I just eat one?
Okay. Who's putting those leaves in?
Me.
All right, let's do it.
No, then the leaves. Ew, I have bugs on me.
This
Yeah.
is clean. It's clean. Does not have bugs on it. So when you get your kids in the kitchen, having them do activities like pouring things into a bowl or cutting things up are great ways to keep them engaged and involved. Oh, sorry. Why am I doing so much work here? Why am I doing so much work?
What do I need to do?
Read the recipe.
Oh, now I need to do this.
Oh, no. Is that what the recipe says?
Yes.
No.
See, it says this,
Uh-huh.
then this,
Uh-huh.
then this.
In what?
In the measuring cup.
In the measuring cup. So whenever we make dressing, we always do it in a measuring cup because it's a really good size.
But then why can't we do it in the bowl?
Because I want you to mix it up. Oh!
Now, a few pinches of salt.
Few pinches. Let her mix first. Let her mix first. We like to make our own dressing as part of the fun. This dressing isn't going to work out because most of our oil ended up in the bowl, which is why it's so important to always read your recipe. Make sure you understand what the recipe is saying, and then to follow the instructions as they're written. What are you doing now? Okay, it's not going to look quite correct, but now you can pour it over.
And taste. Wait, taste.
Okay, taste. Yes, let's taste the dressing. It's missing some of the ingredients because she poured them in. Can you stop eating all the strawberries, please? We're not going to have a salad. It's good? Great. So dressing is a way that you can help disguise some of the bitterness that happens in leafy greens like the spinach. Also adding in...
It's good.
I know, but you need to stop now, okay? Also adding in
Can I
the
just eat the
fruit.
mango? Why don't you eat the mango?
Adding in the fruit adds some sweetness too. Am I finishing this myself? What's going on here? All right, so we're just gonna finish up by pouring. Did it need more salt when you tasted it?
Nope. It had too much.
It's very hard to make this salad because we just keep eating. So,
And that's good.
and that's it for us. Again, I'm gonna be posting the link to the recipe in the description
And
below.
that's good.
We will all be back next week for more fun in our kitchen. Thank you. Thank you.